Welcome back to another episode of the Wizard101 New Player Walkthrough series. I did do some fishing, I even did a little bit of gear farming, or not gear farming, but gold farming too, off recording, and I did some pet training actually just a little bit ago here, so we're actually at a point now where 2 quests in, we're actually going to level up the pet, so I can then demonstrate how hatching and everything works in this video, which is sweet. We're not actually going to do any hatch in this video though, because I plan on trying to get someone to lend me a pet to save a little bit of money. And I'm going to utilize the Wizard101 Discord to hopefully find that person, but I probably won't be able to do that on recording, so I'll just kind of explain how hatching works and how the system we're going to use to do it works. But for the purposes of today's episode, we're going to start off by talking to Malorn here. I believe he has, I'm pretty sure this is the spell quest to unlock Death Prism, which is that treasure card I bought a little while back to do Lord Nightshade. This will again convert death damage into life damage. This is a pivotal spell. We're going to need that to deal with any death bosses pretty much going forward, so we're going to start here with this.
So I hope you're ready for your next spell. Think you're up for it, Wizard? You'll have to prove yourself in combat. Since you cannot perform combat here in Ravenwood, go see Kirby Longspear on Colossus Boulevard. I trust Kirby to rate your fighting skills.
Back to Colossus Boulevard once again. He's at the wand teleporter. Oh, there's some stone back there. We have to grab that before we get out of here. There he is.
So, Malorn Ashthorn wants me to rate your fighting skills? Okay, I've done that many times for him before. I talked to him because I was once a death student. Problem was, I was too scared of ghosts. How about you go and defeat some gobblers? They are pretty tough for the Wizard City area. I would not want to go up against any.
Okay, we'll beat some gobblers. I don't think it matters which gobblers we fight too, so we're gonna go make it easy on ourselves, and we're gonna go fight the easy ones. Oh, fossil, nice. Nice. Sometimes when you pick up world reagents, the ones that are just kind of sitting on the ground, you can get the rare drops. So this is kind of a common drop, the normal thing you expect to get from a stone block, and then sometimes you'll get fossils out of them too. And we're gonna need an actual ton of those later on in the game. Let's fix our decks a little bit here. We don't need 2 of those. Honestly, I don't even need the leprechauns. We should be a-okay with just this. Let's get this guy. Alright. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna discard both these traps because I think we can get by just using blades. Just blade ghoul. These guys don't have a lot of health, so they're not too scary. Rinse and repeat. Not for that guy. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous video or not, but I'm going to try to do a lot of our gold collecting methods off recording so I can continue to focus on doing questing, because I kind of want to move through this game a little quicker than the pace we've been going at, because it took us a week, well, effectively a week, to get through Wizard City. Granted, it was only, I mean, the first episode I think was 2.5 hours, and it was basically just 2.5 hours of me playing the game. I want to say, on average, I've been recording for like an hour a day, maybe 2 hour to 2 hours, yeah. Well, I kind of want to start moving through the game a little quicker, so. I'll spend less of my time doing that stuff, and I'll do that just kind of like on my own time. Outside of recording time, and we'll focus on largely questing and leveling up while we're on recording. Again, I do still plan to do a lot of the side quests available in the game just to fix that XP deficit that occurs, you know, a little later towards the end of Arc 1, but that shouldn't be too crazy, especially in Krokotopia, because I probably won't be doing every side quest. I mean, I haven't been doing every single side quest here, even just the ones that are convenient for us to do. And I plan to continue that trend. We're only going to pick up the ones that we can pretty easily do while we're already doing the stuff we need to be doing. Wait. The Gobbler. Nice. Oh, I should also mention too that I did, with some of the money we had, I bought another hat. This is gonna be some just stitch stuff for later. But I bought the level 15 gear that we're gonna use when we hit level 15. So we've already got that stuff picked out and ready to go. We need to buy another deck though, because this starter deck's not gonna get us through Krokotopia, I don't think. Kirby, he's over here.
Impressive indeed. You seem to be living up to your reputation as a death student. I just wish I could have made it as a student when I was young. Here, take the note to Malorn Ashthorn. I gave you 5 out of 5 gold stars for your effort. Keep up the studies, young wizard.
Thanks, man. Where did I put this mark down at? Oh, that's right. That mark's not even usable anymore. Forgot to put that inside the castle when we fought the prince yesterday. See if we can get around him. Oh, cattail. No. No. Go. Ooh, and Mistwood. Nice.
So it seems that Kirby was impressed with your performance, and that you're becoming a talented wizard. Your next spell is called Death Prism. You will need the Scroll of the Elder Seer to complete this quest. I heard that a clue to the location of the scroll is somewhere near Mortis, the Death Tree, in a secret place called Nightside. You'll know it when you see it.
Be curious to know if you can't get this quest until you unlock Nightside. Because I think we hit level 12 before. No, we didn't. Never mind. No, we didn't. We were level 11 when we finished Wizard City. Anywho, leave a mark here. But I'm curious to know if you hit level 12 before you actually go to Nightside as part of the main story quest, if you just won't see this quest until you do.
You feel the ground begin to rumble.
So, you are looking for the spell scroll? It is inside the tower across the street. Unfortunately, it is well guarded by Night Stalker and Adair Tomeo. Be careful, young wizard. This will be a tough battle. Good luck.
Okay. Will this be a tough battle?
What is this? A visitor? You'll never get the scroll of the Elder Seer.
We have a training point? Yeah, we do. We'll have to hit the life school at some point. We're just gonna use death prisms on these guys. I also have absolutely no clue how much health they have. They look like they're just mobs, so I can't imagine they have too much, so could be okay with just this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this isn't gonna be too bad at all, I don't think. Okay, let's honestly get rid of the Dark Pixie. Draw our first prism to put on the Night Stalker. Then we'll put a trap on him and then ghoul him. These guys are going nuts with the buffs. Crap. Ooh, delete this guy. Ouch. Nice, that's a good amount of health back. Heck yeah. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here real quick is we're just gonna use Heartbeat. So I don't like how many pips he's got. Alright, then that should keep us pretty healthy for the rest of this fight, so. Hey, we're going power pip crazy. I guess I didn't really need to trap this guy. He's got enough health that I think just a blade would have done him in. Alright, let's take care of him. We'll have Death Prism. We can get started in Krokotopia. Now anytime we come across a Death Boss, all we gotta do is put, you know, 1 or 2 of those in, and then won't have to worry about their resistances anymore. And then again, so long as we put the Prism on first before they do any form of shielding, we won't have to worry about them putting on shields, because it will basically ignore them. Back to Malone. I forgot we put a mark down. Whoops. Oh, look at that.
Ah, I see you found the scroll of the Elder Seer. Very good. Let me see it.
You give the scroll to Malorn Ashthorn, who immediately starts reading it.
Yes, this is the scroll of the Elder Seer. And for that, here is your next death spell.
Funny. Alright, now we're going to talk to Bartleby. At some point I'm going to come back to do this, but I might do it off camera just since it's a side quest. I just knock it out real quick. You guys will sit there and watch me do it.
You wish to explore new worlds? Heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors, which are unlocked by spiral keys. The keys the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Krokotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures, you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible dangers. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things. Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
Heck yeah, nice.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malastair, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malastair has been here many times, and each time he comes he raises more of the oppressive tuts from their slumbers, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
Got you, buddy. Follow that Malastair guy anyways. Ooh, Marquette. It's unfortunate that we didn't get to play this world after they remastered it, because all the textures and stuff got updated here. It's currently live in the test ROM of the game, but I don't know. In some sense, I actually almost think I prefer this look, but I guess we'll see.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
Wait, then we got a new potion too, so now we got 2 of these suckers. Let's see. So yeah, after I'm pretty sure literally after we talk to this guy is when our pet will level up, and then I can go to the pet pavilion real quick.
Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, so since our pet just leveled up, I'm just going to put a mark here, and we're going to go to the pet pavilion real quick. So I'm going to show how this works. Because the pet system in this game is both incredibly simple, incredibly complex, and very frustrating. Alright, so this is the pet pavilion. We were here earlier, this is where we were training our pets too, but this is also where you hatch pets. This in here is called the hatchery. This is where you can do in-person hatching, so if I say, wanted to hatch with this guy's pet, I could ask him, and then we could go in there and hatch together, and then we would get effectively a mesh of the two pets. So the way this works, this right here is the hatchmaking kiosk. This is how we can hatch with pets without having to have another player present. Again, we're not going to do this because it's a little bit more expensive, and you'll actually see in a second how expensive it is. The pet I think we're going to go for is going to be the Gulcher. And the reason why I want to go for this pet is because this pet at full, mega, gives a Death Blade, which obviously we can use that to buff our attacks. It also gives Faint, which is a card we're going to be using a ton in Marleybone Busha. I mean, pretty much everything past Marleybone, really. And this card here is kind of useless, but whatever. These two cards are very, very useful for our purposes. So that's kind of why we want that pet. But as you can see, this is how much it would cost us to hatch with this pet right now in kiosk. 100,000 gold. We have 100,000 gold on us right now. All that work I've been doing to build up gold, and it gets us one hatch. Just one. That's it. And that's why I've been grinding gold, man. We really need a ton of it, and this stuff's super expensive, but super helpful. I mean, look, this pet gives us a Pain Giver, which gives us 7 damage. Spell Proof, which gives us 11 resistance. Spell Defying, which gives 6 resistance. Death Dealer, which gives 11 death damage. And Death Giver, which gives 7 death damage. That's, I mean, you need this. You have to have, talents like these in order to get through some of the later portions of this game. When you have a pet with stats like this, Arc 1 is unbelievably easy. It makes everything in Arc 1 just easy. It's a breeze. It's not difficult at all anymore. So, that's kind of why we want to get these, because this will give us some of the stats that we're currently lacking. So, that's effectively what pets are used for, is to kind of make up for the stats that you are currently lacking in your own character. And they can do other things too. It's not just stat boosts. Pets have these things called Maycasts, where sometimes, randomly within battle, they will cast spells on your behalf. So some of them you can get them to Maycast like heals, so sometimes your pet will randomly heal you in fights. You can also get Maycasts for like defensive auras. So you can have your pets do defensive things for you, offensive things for you. I mean, there's tons of things that pets can do in this game. They've even added new talents too, where they can help you when you are like running around in the game, picking up stuff in the world. Not necessarily reagents, but like they have ones that I think affect how often you get spell elements out of like chests and stuff. So I mean, there's just tons of things you can do with pets to kind of build yourself up in various areas. So that's what this is used for. And the way this effectively works is when we hatch, the two talent pools for these pets will kind of get merged somewhere in the middle. So some of the talents from my pool and some of the talents from this pet's pool will come together to make a new, pool of talents. The way that's determined is based on, I mean, it's partly RNG, but also not. There's ways to improve the chances that a talent will come over from one pet to the other, and vice versa, from talents to this pet to come over to this pet. But for the most part, since this is a Generation 1 pet, so this is just a pet obviously we got as a drop, so this is a predetermined talent pool with predetermined chances that each talent will come over. We can't really do anything with this pet. This is just going to be luck, pretty much, what we get from, because we want the talents from this pet, obviously. So it'd just be RNG, which ones we get, which ones we don't. And then when you actually level up your pet, so again, when you go from baby to teen or teen to adult, it's, again, still RNG that one of the talents inside your pool will manifest. But again, we can increase those odds of the talents we want manifesting through hatching. So when we hatch with a pet that has the talents we want, obviously the chances of us manifesting those talents go up if both pets have those talents. So that's effectively the name of the game here, is we're just going to repeatedly hatch with pets that have the talents we want. Now, of course, there is one kind of actual downside to using the kiosk for this, and that's introducing talents you don't want into your pet pool. Because obviously I can see that this pet has Pain Giver, Spell Proof, Spell Defying, Death Dealer, and Death Giver, but what is this? What is this one right here? What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? And what is this one? And is this pet actually, producing these talents, or did this person just get lucky and they happened to get the talents they actually wanted? Like, is this talent actually have a higher chance of manifesting than some of these ones down here, So it's kind of the the randomness of the kiosk that you're going to run into sometimes is you might get, you know, hard stuck with certain fails because you might accidentally bring over a talent from a pet that you got out of the kiosk that has a higher chance of manifesting than the talents you actually want. And there's ways to get around that issue. The most common way of making pets in the game right now is to make what we call base pets. So it's basically a pet that has, you know, usually you level up to like Ancient, which will manifest 3 talents. So let's say it had these 3 talents right here. So you would get one pet that has these 3 talents, and then you try to make another pet that had like these talents on it, and maybe one of these talents, and then you just, you know, hatch into that pet, and then you'd level up, you know, whatever came out of that to Ancient, and then hopefully it would also have the 3 talents, or, you know, one of the 3 talents you want, and then you just kind of repeatedly hatch over and over again with those 2 base pets to make the pet you inevitably want. And I don't know which way's faster. Most of my pets I've made just by hatching with pets that have talents I want. So, I've utilized the kiosk quite a bit. I haven't really done the in-person hatching thing too much because it's actually relatively new as far as my experience in the game goes. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit. We'll see if that's any more helpful. But that's effectively how pet hatching works and how talents manifest and how all that stuff works. So probably before, at least I should say I'm hoping before the start of the next episode, I will have already hatched with someone, and I'll have a pet that we can then level up and work on developing some of these talents. If I could get at least 2 of these hatches in before we get to Mount Olympus, which again will happen at level... Well, I should say you unlock the dungeon at level 30. I don't know that we'll be doing it at level 30 because I have no idea what level we're going to be by the time we finish Marleybone, because I don't want to do Mount Olympus until we have to do Mount Olympus, and I think, you know, doing Mount Olympus after you finish Marleybone is a good place to do that, to get your stats up and you know, be ready for Mushu, because Mushu's I want to say it's like a crazy step up in difficulty from Marleybone, because I don't think I've ever had any troubles going through Mushu, but I've also never, I can't say never, I obviously had to start somewhere, but I've spent a very, very long time since I've had to go through this game without having some of the benefits you get from already having a wizard who's completed the game, so this will be new to me going through this as a fresh player, someone who's, you know, effectively new to the game, doesn't have all the stuff that I would normally have. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're gonna get back to questing. And then there are a couple of pretty
Look there,
useful.
Wizard. Do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
I don't know if they meant to double down on the teleport tutorials, but...
Can you believe it? When the Crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Crocs may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malastair's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
Fortunately for us, I am almost certain that after we turn in these markings that we're making for this guy, that we end up having to fight those guys anyways. So that's perfect. Also, I'm pretty sure we go to this teleporter. Yep, green one. Because, yeah, we need to be here at the dig site. And I think it's... Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one.
You make the rubbings.
Peak dialogue. Alright, let's go back to Professor Winthrop. And I'm not going to make a marker just because there's a teleporter literally right there, so if we ever need to go back there, we don't really need to waste the mana on that.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word! The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Krokonomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Krokonomicon cannot fall to Malastair. Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the croc attack, I saw Beatty Nirini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the crocs in this area. Beatty Nirini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Nirini Crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually listened to the dialogue of this world, so I actually don't know what the story of this one is, and I very vaguely know the story of some of the other worlds, so I'm actually very interested in knowing why, I guess A, why we're here, and also B, what we're doing here. Let's go take out some of these guys here and get this key thing. I also don't remember how much health these guys have. So I'm gonna hope we have everything here to take them out, and just in case, we'll just put like some really simple attacks in our side deck. So I genuinely do not know how much health these guys have. 285, so yeah, Blade and Trapped Ghoul kill these guys, so not too big of a deal. It's pretty doable. We're also already, thanks to the side questing we've done, we're a little bit ahead of where you usually are when you start this world, because we're level 13. Normally you get into this right when you finish Wizard City, which I think if you don't do any side content, you'll be level 10 or 11. I'll say probably 10, going on to 11, but... Okay, we're level 13, so I'll consider us 3 levels ahead of where we would normally be. Sweet. These guys are going to be using rank 2 spells quite a bit more than some of the other places we've been. In fact, as we get a little closer to later in the world, they'll start using rank 3 spells pretty regularly too. We are just going power pip crazy. I have to check what our power pip chance is after we get out of this fight. I'm pretty sure it's just 13. So I think all the way up until level 40, you get 1% pip chance per level. So your base is 40 at max. Pretty cool. These guys are no biggie. I should say no biggie yet, anyways. Because I want to say this is the world where we start encountering mobs that have like 500 health. I think it's closer to the end, but I think they do start to get that high.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Nirini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
I'm also hoping that by the end of this this world too, we'll have hopefully anyways, like maybe 1200, 1300 health. That'd be pretty nice. Where's Beatty Nirini? Let's find out. And cat teleporter. Oh, this will be the first boss fight of the world.
You are not worthy of standing
not a
before
boss.
me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Yeah, not even a boss. Interesting. I'm gonna take the dark sprite out, and we're gonna just put another banshee in just to be safe. And then yeah, we should be fine with a pixie and heartbeat. Actually, why isn't this guy a boss? 510 health's pretty decent. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do. Again, still just did same general strategy we follow. I want to probably blade and trap the minion, take him out, and then we'll blade, trap, probably banshee him. Again, I'm surprised he's not a boss. Oh, they start doing that in this world, huh? Okay, well, never mind. To get rid of the minion, we're now going to have to use this, because they put a weakness on us. But again, a weakness is a negative charm, so unlike the positive charm like our blade, it's actually going to reduce our damage, so... hopefully he doesn't do that again. This is going to do a lot, at least 200. Oh, just to hit real low. Oh yeah, we'll trap him. Did it again, didn't he? Oh, that's so annoying. They do that a lot. In these lower worlds, it's actually almost frustrating. So, since he did that and we're not going to have to hit twice, I'm going to heartbeat real quick. Just gives us a little more time, if you will. And we're going to Banshee. Thanks to that power pip we just got, we can immediately turn around and ghoul him, and that should finish him off. That was a rank 3 spell, too. So they're already using that stuff. Yeah, why is this guy not a boss? Running around using rank 3 spells? Oh dang, Ghoul doesn't actually kill, because we only do 170 damage. Good. That kinda sucks. It's alright though, we got 500 health, we got tons of time. Oh, you know, I should have just used this. William Tiger. Jeez, that's a lot of drops. Holy smokes. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, we got fairly close to low in that fight.
Ah, the ancient tablet! Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Krokonomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it? I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Krokonomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace we can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please, help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Dang, I could have sworn that at some point we had to fight those charmed slaves. Could have almost sworn it. They're good. They're pretty easy to kill, so I am gonna go fight them now. And 315 XP is a pretty healthy amount. I think that's usually what we get from the boss fights in this world. So we're just gonna do this quick. It's worth it. I promise. These guys only have 150 health, so fool these guys and they'll be done. Easy. Fizzle. Dang it. One more fight and we'll be done with this one. Oh. Real quick. Might as well discard that trap. Won't need it. The game is feeling generous. We will get a power pip next turn. Aha. Sweet.
My notebook pages! Thanks so much! Now, let me give them a good look. Oh, dear. These research notes need to reach Gordon Fleming right away. I'd better keep researching. I'll be safe, but rotten luck all the same. Could you take my notes to Gordon Fleming? You'll find him in the Royal Hall.
I didn't even know we got spell limits for doing side quests. That's actually kind of nice. Why the heck wasn't it like that in Wizard City, though? It's kind of messed up.
You've brought me Alfred Rothschild's notebook. Splendid! Let's just take a look, shall we? Ah, I see the urgency. Did you know the Tuts intend to invade other worlds with a huge army? Some dark figure has put them up to it. We had suspected it, but this is the proof. Thanks. I'll let the others know. We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
Cool, that's another easy one. Just pick up some crates. Pretty sure they're out this door. Could be wrong, they might be out the other side, but we'll know pretty quickly. Because they should be sitting like right here. Yep, boom, there's one. Croc is such a great world for just the random reagents sitting around. A lot of these reagents we're going to need too. Oh, silver chest. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the top. Rock block's pretty easy. Sweet.
Ah, wonderful! You found my crates. Thank you so much. Since you are so good at finding my equipment, perhaps you can help me again. I don't know where I put my inventory list. Would you search the dig site for it? I probably left it near one of the camps.
Again, just another super easy one. Just free XP. Oop. Stuck on a log.
My inventory list! Wonderful! You found it. Oh dear, now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news! Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble. Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly.
Oh man, 460 XP is a ton. I kind of want to do that. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we're done with this area. So I'll take it, but we're not going to do that one. We're going to get back to mainline questing. Might come back and do that one on my own time. Yeah, we gotta go this way. We'll see. We might end up having to come back here, but I think we're done in here. Assistant Danforth, and he is at the cat teleporter. I'm going No, yeah, the game's just being silly. I was gonna say, isn't he standing like right here? Yeah.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
I guess actually I should probably ask, leave a comment down below if you'd rather that I might just end up doing this, but if you'd rather that I just stick to mainline questing for the episodes and then just do the side questing on my own.
My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say, could you do us a favor, being a... We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame.
Yeah, because at least for the purposes of the rest of this episode, I am just going to stick to doing the mainline story quest. I think I'll skip on the side quests for the rest of this episode because I don't have too much time left to do too much recording, and I kind of, again, I want to get farther into this, and we're like 5 quests into this world right now out of, I think, like 40 or 50, so...
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
Go back to the dig site. Oh, nice, and we leveled up. But yeah, I want to... Yeah, I think that might be what we start doing. But just leave a comment down below and let me know, because if you want to see the side quests on video, then I can obviously record them and just keep doing what I've been doing. But I think for the purposes of the series, I actually might stop doing that and just stick to mainline story questing, and then I can just do the side quests on my own time. Give you guys just an update on what I did between episodes, and then also I'll still leave in like the important side bosses, like the ones that I'm doing for a purpose other than, you know, just getting XP, because a lot of these ones we're doing right now are just strictly for XP and leveling up and whatnot. But when we get to Mushu, some of the side quests I'm actually going to be doing, because they'll get us bosses that will fight to get their cosmetic gear or actual gear we'll be using. Like a couple of the side bosses in Marleybone, I'm going to be farming for... It's technically cosmetic gear, but it's gear we'll actually be using at that level. An example of this would be this hat right here. This hat normally comes from a boss called Clanker. He's actually a main storyline boss, but this would have been a piece of gear I would have been farming for when we hit that point in the game, because this is one of the items I'm going to be using for Mount Olympus. So, like, it's technically cosmetic gear, but it has a purpose. We actually would use this. And there's actually a robe and a pair of boots that I'm also going to be farming for when we get to Mount Olympus that we'll be using for Mount Olympus. That's right, we left a marker.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Nirini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
Heck yeah, I can do that. Where's he at? Honestly, I might just... No, we'll take the teleporter. It's right here. Say, I don't know if it's actually quicker to walk there or not. This is just right there. Alright, sorry about the abrupt cut there. I had to take a phone call, so I had to pause the recording, but go ahead and take out the Nirini Quartermaster.
I see my men cannot take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. So, let back in. Yeah, we'll just stick with that for now. Let's see, that guy's got 310. So we will not be able to use Ghoul to take him down, so we're gonna have to Banshee both of them. Okay. Not the end of the world. What we'll do here is we will Blade trap the boss, Banshee the minion, Reblade, kind of go from there. We'll see where we're at. Glad that didn't fizzle. This dude's got a scary amount of pips. Now he's gonna have a scary amount of pips. He could sunbird us, and that's gonna hurt if he does, but good news is we're still at 900 health, so we're looking pretty good. Yeah, now he's definitely got a scary amount of pips, but we're pretty much poised for the kill. We're pretty much ready to go, so a pass. There it is. Quick and easy. Love that we're getting so many spell minutes from these. Awesome. I think when we do finally get to Malistaire, probably. Excuse me. I am probably gonna end up farming him a little bit to get some spellments. I'm not sure if he's the one who drops the rank 7 spell elements, but if he does, I would like to get Scarecrow leveled up if we could help it, because we're going to be using that spell a ton throughout this whole game. Still a chest here too. Ah, catch key. Like the worst one. Number 2. A faster one here. He's right here. 2 of them. Whoa. Oh. Way over here. Oh, I'm not paying attention. We need another one. Oh, I threw. Dude. That's my fault though. I was not paying attention to the numbers we needed to grab. That's all on me. Get too used to it being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assistant. Do that again. Okay.
last, the other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
I'm Chief. To Professor Winthrop. Let's check this guy real quick. Let's see what he's got. The balance recipe vendor, it looks like. Honestly, these aren't bad. Like, these are actually pretty good. Especially these robes. 120 health, that's a big jump. The damage isn't very good, but this level damage isn't going to be good, and there's nothing you can do about that.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid! We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
That was really fast. That's already the last area of this first little part. Wow, that was really fast. Holy smokes. And Fire's got their stuff sitting right here. Yeah, and for Fire, I mean, that's pretty good too. Crazy. I didn't know the crafted gear in this world was... It's better comparatively, anyways, than, you know, what we've got on right now.
Spiffing! Good to see you. With your help, we'll have these crocs cleared out in no time at all, and you can claim your book.
Cool.
You there. You look like a stout young wizard. I require your assistance. The archaeologists found magical artifacts that may seal the crocs in the Palace of Fire. It's risky, but it just might work. Please find my men and give them these artifacts. Report back to me with news.
Awesome thing about this quest is you can take advantage of the teleporters. So we're going to go to the cat one and then just go down, talk to these guys, and then walk back to here. Or, actually no, we'll probably walk back to the teleporter. It's probably shorter. And then you just take the other teleporter and do that again. And each one of these guys has side quests with them. So I'm gonna probably grab those because I'm just gonna do them off recording. But I am gonna do the side quests here, and I recommend everybody does
Thanks.
too, because
Looks like the crocs are trying to break out of here.
Do some of the stuff
We'll
anyways.
hold the line with these artifacts. I heard from Amanda that the Nirini gained some of their power from flame gems they keep in the palace. If you could go around and collect them, I'm sure their magical powers would be reduced.
Might start. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the dialogue in these guys too. With the side quests, anyways. I want to get as much main story dialogue in as I can. The side quest stuff, I'll just skip through that and start doing that on my own. And I love this world for reagents.
These artifacts had better work. These crocs are amassing an army. The Nirini nobles just keep coming. Say...
This one.
Thanks for this. I just hope I can hold out against all the Nirini warriors.
Sir, as much as you can, man. You need it all.
At last! Once we use these artifacts, we can stop the army. See there.
Sweet. I'll walk back to him on. Pretty sure going back with a teleporter might be quicker though. Sometimes you miss the little things. You're speeding around.
Welcome back, young wizard. With the artifacts in place, the Crocs won't be getting out of this pyramid if we can help it. We may have slowed the Crocs down, but I can't just leave my soldiers out there. They'll be overwhelmed. My higher-ups won't like this, but please, defeat some Nirini warriors and Nirini flame guardians. Give my soldiers a fighting chance. Say that.
Taking that one too. Alright, so we gotta beat Nirini warriors. And flame guardian. Okay. I think the Nirini warriors are on... Oh, I guess I have that backwards. Oh, they are on this side. What? Map's wrong. I got it backwards on the map. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, I guess, well, they're both here. That much of a difference. Okay, these guys are rank 3, so these guys might actually require a Banshee to take down. They will, yeah, 395 health. Yes, this is where the difficulty spike begins, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Flame Guardians you have to take out after these guys are a little easier to take down, though. I think they've got like 300 health, maybe. Alrighty, here's to hoping we don't fizzle, because I need one of them gone. Gone. These guys really aren't too bad, honestly. Their numbers make them look kind of scary, but it's not that bad. Really hoping we pull our blade. Take one of these guys out. Hopefully, anyways. Nice, no fizzle. Sweet. And now we've got the win. Either. I'm gonna do his 2 Flame Guardian fights here quick, and then I'll probably call the video there. $310, not bad. Still gonna have to be the same strategy though, because I hope Ghoul doesn't take either of these guys out at our current level. Probably not a bad thing either. Use Banshee anyways, because I think these guys can weakness too. They might even be able to Spirit Shield. Wait, that dude got nothing done this fight. Thank you, sir. Another easy win. Ooh, and power pit. Not really gonna get to use it, but nice. Got the second guy this time. I'm doing the exact same thing they did in the last fight. You guys are very pass prone. Ooh, it's tough for that guy. Money. Alright. the last guy taken out. So yeah, again, I'm gonna probably call it here. I'm gonna do all the side quests for this area off recording, and I'll stick to the main storyline for recording and whatnot. I'm gonna try to do a hatch before the next episode, so the next time you guys see this, we should have a new pet that I will start working on, and then hopefully we'll get some talents and kind of start working on building our stats a little bit here. I'm doing as I always do, get some gold, probably get some more crowns here too through the Earns crown thing, and kind of keep stuff rolling with that. When I do come back, I will probably be level 15, maybe even level 16, depending on how many side quests I end up doing. We'll just have to see. And we'll be wearing our other gear next time you guys see me. But thanks for watching today's episode. Definitely drop a comment down below. If you want me to first leave in mob fights, but then also second if you'd like to see the side quests, or if you're okay with me leaving them out, or kind of whatever you guys would like to see. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Got some stuff to do, but thank you for watching.